Yo, let's get some music going. What's up, peoples? What's up, peoples? What's going on? What's going on? Sorry, the mic was a bit dusty. What's good though? What's good? What's good? Look at gold. Gold's still moving. Oh, let's get the volume up a little. Can go a little higher. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing, man? Say hello, say hello, say hello. Anna. Hello, Rosie. Hello. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, guys, let's get it cracking. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Set that up there. Alright, so look at gold. Let's start with the daily. So gold, as you know, what's been happening all week, we've made a bottom wick. Well, didn't make a bottom wick yesterday actually. We're still expecting a bottom wick. And yeah, we broke yesterday's high, so new highs every day. So we just created a new high for London session, literally about half an hour ago. Okay, maybe an hour ago, over an hour ago. So yeah, but it's not really giving that push. Now I think gold does continue up. I do want to see a bit of a pullback though before it continues. Just a bit of a pullback before it continues up. Because we're kind of struggling to push far above the Asian highs. So I would love for it to come down, you know, maybe retest and then continue pushing. Or if we close back below, then I want a bit more of a pullback. But I mean, this morning, look. This morning, you know, we pushed up, made a high, dropped back down, literally retested Asian lows, formed a support, and then came right back up. So 4-hour continuation patterns playing out real nice, real nice. So yeah, I think we continue up. I just want to see I want to see a better structure so I can get into some buys. So pretty much similar to yesterday, where we had, well, all of this range. Didn't really get to, I don't think I took any trades afterwards. No, I didn't. This price action wasn't very nice yesterday. We got all the movement during Asian, London, and then nothing during NY. So supposedly there's some news today. Is it today? Yeah, let's look. Slap that there. Thursday 16th, yep. So we had GDP for pound yen this morning, but we have this Philly Fed manufacturing index, which I don't think is going to be super high impact. Just like yesterday, Empire State manufacturing index, which used to be red folder, it was orange folder, didn't see much impact. If you had a look, 130 was here. Yeah, see, not much happened. Not much happened yesterday. We spiked down, pushed up. Yeah, did anyone take any trades yesterday after the session? I definitely didn't. It wasn't a very good price action at all. Yeah, nah, it wasn't nice. So after this, where was the trade that we took yesterday? It was this trade right here. Look, it did keep pushing up to back to the highs, but yeah, this would have shook me out anyway. This would have shook me out if I was holding. Definitely. But yeah, so gold, now just gonna wait for some structure and then hopefully get into a nice trade. Alright, let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen's been pushing. Look at the daily. Okay, so the dailies, with respect to the previous low, broken that high. I did want some buys from yesterday, but it was very slow, very rangy. I was looking at this 4-hour closing above and then potentially continuing to push up and fill this range, but it just wasn't happening. There was no volume. It just range. But today, obviously, it's giving that push. So if we're going to continue bullish, we need to break above this 4-hour resistance, 203.3-ish above. Or if it's going to continue bearish or continue to range, then we're going to make a lower high right here on this current 4-hour candle and then maybe pull back a bit. So I'm going to keep an eye on GJ and see what the 4-hour candle is doing. There we go, GJ 4-hour, lovely. So yeah, 30-minute, it just broke out of the range, had a breakout. I wouldn't have taken this. I mean, the price action on pound yen just isn't great. It just isn't great. It's just not great at all. yeah, gold is the one. All-time highs, real nice, real nice, real nice. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my little chat box? Oh, there it is. Gold Pippin caught the move last night on gold. Yeah, she did. She got in. What did she get in? I think it was 41.84. Let me check. Yeah, about 41.84, 41.85, around there. She caught a banger of a trade. Yeah, it was down here. Based off the 4 hour, she said. So it's based off like this 4 hour candle coming down, respecting that previous low, and anticipating that it would break the high of the previous 4 hour candle, since the one before that did. So it was based on the 4 hour candles continuing to trend bullish. So I think her entry was about down here. Yeah, it was around here, which is real nice, real nice, real nice, real nice. I'm glad she added the breakdown, so you know you could see the idea behind it. Where are we? All the way over here. But I do believe, obviously, if you're using the higher time frames to, you know, set up your trades, then you should be able to catch more pips. Definitely, definitely, definitely. But how's everyone's morning been? How's everyone's morning been? I've taken 2 trades today so far. I took the buys here. It was slightly lower, 26.9. I got slipped. I actually had a buy stop right above this candle, so continuation pattern. So my stop loss initially was behind this previous candle, and I wanted to retest the highs. As it started to push up, I reduced it to, it was about 48 pips, and I closed. It pushed up. I wanted it to come up. This candle came down, no bottom. As it started to come down, I just closed at, yeah, about 50 pips. I was anticipating that it would make a bottom wick, then flip, because it had no top wick, but it just came down, smacked me out. So yeah, I was trading my stop on this one. Didn't want to close partials, which I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been tapped out. Literally, I would have been tapped out, and then price would have continued up. It's a joke. And then I took these sells as well. So my main bias is bullish on gold for sure, but I saw price was making lower highs. So once this candle, it made a low here, we pushed up, made a top wick, and then this candle started to push down. So I took a break of this low, took a break, and I closed at 40 pips. It was about 40 pips I closed, because I saw there was a support here. So price had come down, and then it started to come back up. It respected this. It looked like it was respecting this support. So I thought, okay, just in case it reverses, let me just get out. And yeah, it was a really good choice. Really good choice. And obviously my main bias is buy. So if I'm taking a counter trend trade, I'm in and out as quick as possible. In and out. I'm not trying to hold. And then plus it was the start of the 10 o'clock, the new 4 hour candle. So at 10 o'clock. So I was just anticipating that we were making a bottom wick. And, you know, we didn't have much of a top wick right here. So, yeah, you know, I've got to take into account all of these things. man. Hope we do catch a nice trade today. Benny, I took the buys but not the sells. Okay, you took the continuation pattern as well. I mean, these buys, they actually look really good, especially the continuation, because the setup for this was this engulfing candle. This was a really strong confirmation for me. So it would have been first respecting Asian lows, creating this support, and the support being an engulfing candle. It usually signals that price is going to continue up. You know what I mean? That's exactly what happened. It was real nice, real good push up. Real good push. Real good push. Echo. What's going on, Echo? Hello, Echo. Yeehaw. Hello, hello, hello. What's good, peoples? Oh, you guys haven't missed much. You haven't missed much. Just breaking down the trades I took today. This morning. Let's look at market actually. Let's see what market is saying for today. Currencies. Gold surges amid rate cut hopes and trade tensions. Yep, reaching new highs. Escalating US-China trade tensions. So yeah, I think we're just going to keep pushing. I really thought if we got to 4,000, we'd just be in the 4,000s. I didn't think we'd be in the 4,200s so soon. I thought it'd be like a slow build towards the end of the year. Do you know what I mean? It's madness. Whose birthday is that? Oh, peace. Yeah. Let's see what targets we've got. 4250 is a target, and then potentially a pullback to 4200. So what can get us here? US retail sales expected to rise. Now I don't think that's due until tomorrow. Nope. Oh, they took it away again. Or that's supposed to be yesterday. You know how it goes. If the news doesn't come out, they just remove it. But it will show. In fact, I can check. Maybe it's not this week. All right. Fed speeches, which were yesterday. Do you have more Fed speeches today? Yes, we do. So that's what can push price. But I mean, right, we're nearly there already. We're nearly there. What can pull price back to 4,200? Inflation PPI. Improved manufacturing survey, which is coming out at 130. Positive US employment data, and dovish signals absent in Fed speeches. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think we still push. Gold's gonna hit 5k by next year. That's crazy at this rate. You know what? Nothing is off the table at the moment. Nothing is off the table, to be fair. How could it be? Look how much we're moving, like, through the 4,000s. Do you know what I mean? We're moving 1,000 pips in a day. At that rate, it could take 8 days to get to 5,000. But I don't know. Like, we do have we have interest rates supposedly being cut. Like in this month actually, they're supposed to be cutting interest rates. Let's see when the meeting is. When's interest rates? Unemployment rate. Oh yeah, so they pushed NFP back to the 23rd. Not guaranteed. So it's usually after CPI. Ooh, so look, 29th of October. Mark that date. Mark that date. It's going to be an important date. So they've got no forecast yet, but everyone is talking about a decrease again. So I reckon the forecast would be 4%. Forecast would be 4%, another 0.25% or 25 basis points drop. Oh, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. And if that's the case, all of this gold push is already being priced in. So we'll see. GJ's finally buying up. Do you know what? Facts. GJ is finally pushing. Did you catch them? Couldn't find an entry I liked. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Now look, gold is failing to stay above Asian highs. Now outside of the Asian range. So do we get a pullback? I would love it. It's a bit of a pullback. I wonder if we're gonna get a pullback like yesterday, like something like this, where we had these supports. So this is where I have that lined up. So like that. So we had these supports to the left. So we were here. And then price created a lower high, and then we pushed through 1-2 supports and retested the bottom one. So I guess that would be, you know, if we push below here and then just came back down and gave another retest, like a third retest. It looks better on the 1 hour time frame. It actually does look better on the 1 hour time frame. Let's do all. Nothing on GJ though, nothing on GJ. Looks like we're gonna get a slow trickle up. Oh, 1 second. Perfect. Cool. So what do we think's coming first? Some sells, or are we gonna get a breakout? I just really I'm not a fan of buying gold when it's at these highs. Like I don't want to take, if there was news or something right before we was breaking out, or after we broke out, if it was news and then we were pushing up, I would like it. But taking buys when we're already at all-time highs, I'm always cautious that we're gonna make the all-time high and then pull back. I don't want to buy the tops. Yeah, I'm not a fan. You know? Benny said sales look better. Yeah. So for me, the sales look better right now. I would prefer the sales. Just for a quick pullback and then get buys from a bit deeper. So yeah, same idea as yesterday. Wait for a retest. So now where would I get into some sells? Only thing I don't like about this, like the 1 hour, is the fact that this previous candle broke the high and didn't break the low. If it was the opposite way, like if it had respected the high and then broken the low, then I'd get in when this current candle broke that low. But here, you know, the candles haven't really transitioned into sells yet, personally. Now if this 30-minute candle closes bearish, I would like sells on the next 30-minute, because the current candle, well, it hasn't closed yet, but if it respects the high but breaks this low, then we're starting to trend. We're starting to transition, you know, maybe into sells. And it's again, there'll just be real quick sells. Makes sense to wait for candle trends first. Yes, Echo. Yes. But then, you know, I mean, I didn't earlier with these sells. Well, I'm waiting for the market structure. The market structure was bullish here for me. Bearish when I took these sells. But I said I was in and out of these real quick. I'm so tired. Do you know what? I'm not even tired. It's just sitting still. Just sitting in one spot. But outside of the charts, how's everyone doing? What do you guys get up to when you're not trading? I would love to know, like, so I've got quite a few friends who trade as well. One of them, their profession is working with numbers. One of them works with people. And they're both very creative. So outside of their jobs and outside of trading, outside of their jobs, they just do stuff that's completely random, like just completely different. You know, artsy stuff, modeling, clay modeling, 3D printing, some gaming. some, you know, different shit. Benny, you said gym and PS5. Bit of footy. Okay. Nice. So all about that, keeping fit. Okay. Play guitar and travel. Okay, Echo. Got a musician in the house. Love that. And travel. Love it. Do you know what? I've always wanted to... Do you know what? I say I've always wanted to play instruments. I actually play the piano. Like, I learned how to play the piano. It's something I should definitely take up practicing as well. Like, get back into it. I would love to. So I'm trying to learn Japanese. Honestly, I'm not trying to learn. I'm learning Japanese. I want to go to Japan next year. And my cousin and other people that I visited, they were like, you know what? It's helpful to know some Japanese just to get around. Because you know what it's like when you speak English, yeah? Everywhere you go, you just assume people can understand what you're saying. It's such a bad notion to have, but if I go to a country, I like to understand something. When I went Thailand, I learned how to say hello, thank you. Yeah, just hello, thank you. That's all I learned, really. Thai is not very easy, I'll tell you that. Watch animes to learn. Do you know what? They actually say that's not the best way to learn Japanese, because a lot of the language, like in Thai and in their soap operas, is very exaggerated. So they said that's not really how Japanese people speak on a day-to-day. So they actually advise not to listen, not to just watch animes and learn that way. So I've taken that on board. So I started with a bit of Duolingo. Look at GJ. GJ's respecting this 4 hour. This would actually been... Nah, I want to take an entry here. It might have been, you know. Look, respected the 4 hour level. You know, making a lower high. We've got some nice bearish structure. Broke that low. Could have had a nice entry here. I feel like it's been so long since I've taken a GJ trade. I feel like a noob. Right, I just want to see how this plays out. This is no trade. This is just a paper trade. I just want to see if we pull back. What's that? 20 pip stop loss, 42 pip gain. Let me just be clear. I'm not in this trade. Let's just be very clear. I'm gonna come back and check that out. Could just be retesting 203 psychological level. minor pullback. Still bullish on GJ. Okay, Rosie, GJ Queen. Okay. You might be right. You might be right. I think one thing with being at the charts is you have to be very good at, I would say you have to be very good at pattern recognition, as in looking at like market structure, candlestick patterns, just, you know, formations. Alright, so we're testing that resistance on gold. Are we going to flip bearish? Oh, looks like GJ's coming back up. Okay, not really. Still not back to entry yet. Entry 5 pips. Don't forget, not in this. Just got an eye, and I want to see how it plays out. See if it pulls back a bit, especially from that 4-hour level. That's really what that paper trade is to see. If we're gonna be continuing that bearish structure on the 4-hour. So look, lower high, potentially lower high. If we push down in the next 39 minutes, oh, God does not look like it wants to flip bearish here. It does not look like it wants to flip bearish. Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. pullback. We're gonna get the pullback. Yep. Alright, how far is this thing gonna drop? Now if we can push below, gold can push below this support here in the next 6 minutes, I would look to take some quick sells a bit further down, because now we're closing back. We've closed back in the Asian range, and remember what I was saying about this candle? It's respect to the previous high and it's broken this low, so now the bearish candles are trending down, which gives the sells a higher probability. So if we can get a bit of a breakout here, as in a closure below this support too, we actually have a clean range from here. We have 150 pips of clean range, which doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad. Now, probably won't hold for the whole 120, 150 pips if it drops. I'll take like 50 to 100 if it pulls back, because my main bias is still bullish. Now, if we hold above this support, that trade idea is kind of off the table for me, because we're still above this last higher low. I want to break that last higher low. It's looking good, looking good. Benny was right, the sales look better. If we can just get, you know, the extra confirmations now. What I will say though is I do think it might be a really quick entry. I think we don't get a massive top wick. Depending on where we close, I don't think we get a massive top wick. So I think, you know, we push up, make a little top wick, maybe retest this support if we close below it, and then just keep dropping. So I've figured out, if I do have a big stop loss, like the previous candle high is big, then what I have to do is I'm gonna have to use the stop loss, and then as the trade progresses, then reduce the stop loss to like entry candle high, or if the trade flips in the opposite direction, then start closing the positions really quick. So I'm never really taking that big stop loss. Yeah, I really don't like a big stop loss. I really don't. Well, I've got to take what the market gives me, innit? Got to. Alright, so we've retested that support and pulled back up. So maybe that was the retest. That was the retest. No sells. You know, gold likes to move in the last couple minutes of the candle. Alright, we've got 2 minutes left. Gold, are we going up or down? What are we doing? Alright, doesn't look like we're getting that closure below. Let's check some different time frames. Oof. 1 hour, 1 hour still kind of looks good, but 30-minute doesn't. Alright, gold, you've got 30 seconds to drop 20 pips, 15 pips. I'm not getting the same price on TradingView that I'm getting on my broker. That's weird, isn't it? Alright, so we do have that minor news that just came out as well. I'm keep an eye on the price up here, but nah, we respected that support, so I don't like the sells right now. Let's go to calendar. All the UK news. Oh look, so look, it's supposed to be jobless. Oh, so all that news was supposed to come out today. Okay, I wasn't going crazy. Okay, look, the GJ trades. Looks like it's playing out nicely. The paper trades. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. Alright, let's see what we got now. Oh, this came out as bad numbers. Usually any news that's bad numbers is bad for gold. I mean, yeah, it's bad for gold. It's bad for gold. No, sorry, good for gold. Good for gold, sorry. It's good, it's good. Because it's bad for USD, therefore good for gold. Alright, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. And plus, look, we're creating a higher low. Yeah, nah, them sells off the table. Boom, 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 boom. All right, how far is gold gonna push now? We're gonna get to 42.50. Close with a really strong continuation pattern on the 4 hour. So their estimate was actually 12.4, as in really good numbers, and it came out quite the opposite. Oh, market's been off a bit. So look, higher than forecast, bearish for gold. Lower than forecast, bullish for gold. So So, oh yeah, look, retail sales is supposed to be today. PPI. It's government shutdown, man. GJ dropped. Yep. It was actually paper trading a GJ move based on it respecting this 4-hour resistance and then creating lower highs on the 30-minute. This would have been a nice entry right here. See if it pulls all the way back down. But what's up, Haroon? What's good, man? What's good? Gold is still going to the moon. Usual, had lunch and chomping on a lion bar. Nice. Lunch and chocolate. Can't go wrong. GJ looks like it's frozen. Is GJ actually moving? What's GJ doing? Just barely moving. Oh, gold is making a new high. All right, gold. More all-time highs again. Go on, push. This is what I don't like about taking trades at the all-time highs. You know what I mean? Like before, gold used to make a high and then pop. It doesn't always do that now. It doesn't always do that. GJ is really staying in this 88, 89. Oh, are we getting that pop now? Let's see, is the target still 42.50? Yep. On market. Hasn't refreshed it. But that's a new high right now. Right after that weak news. Wait, can I go back to today? Oh, gold hit 42.50. We hit it. Look at this. So yeah, 4,300 is my next buy target for golds. Only 500 pips away. Okay, here we go. Go on, gold. Pop now. GJ's pushing up slightly. I do want to see what's dollar index doing. Nothing much. Nothing much. Morning, 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 morning. What's good, Ash? What's goody, what's goody? Just watching gold push. We hit the target, 42.50. Oh, my water's done. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get some more water real quick. Yeah, give me a sec. Oh, gold come back down. Oh. Look. So market said 42.50 the target. Gold tapped it and now it's just dropping. Crazy. Alright guys, give me 1 second because yo. Alright, Goldie. Alright, Goldie. Damn. All right, you know we're gonna have to go to market and see what the hell that was about right there, because what is that about? Nobody said this can't be news. Strong rejection from 42.50. I think that's all it was, you know. I think it was just a rejection of that level. Said crazy old gold plays by emotions. Facts. Might as well have another chocolate. Chocolate solves everything. Chocolate solves everything. It does. That's nuts though, man. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. So we were looking for the sells, especially when, you know, these candles started to trend bearish. Was looking for a bit of a drop, but didn't get that closure below. Now obviously this news just came out, which I don't see how this news is high impact. But that is quite a spike down, you know. How far did this thing drop? Over 100 pips from the candle entry. That's nuts. How big is this whole candle actually? 230 pips. So it was 5 minutes, 140 years. So I'm going to wait for this candle to close because I don't think market is going to give us a reason yet. We can find out. We can try. 230 pips. Insane. Insane. Oh, it's giving us something. Technical correction after record high and overbought conditions. Gold hit new all-time highs earlier in the session. It just hit all-time highs. Market was extremely overbought on technical indicators. No major economic data. Nope. Okay. So it's pretty much the same thing every time, it seems, with that. Market's overbought, made all-time highs. So we're getting a pullback because of that. Alright, sorry, I was opening a packet and that rustling sounds annoying. Alright, so we're gonna pull back some more. Looks like we might get more of a drop. Looks like we might get more of a drop. Sorry, let me just get that out of the way. Well, let's see. We've got 30 minutes left for this 4-hour candle and 30-minute candle to close. And we know gold likes to do the push right towards the end of the candle. So we'll see which way it pushes. Closure below. Oh, no, no, no. I wouldn't take a closure below now. If it was the previous candle, I would have liked it. But then listen, everything happens for a reason. Price was not supposed to close below this support, because if we got into that trade, we would have got smacked out, and then price slaps back down. Crazy. $140 pips, yeah. It was 140 pip 5-minute candle. So this one, well, from the high to the low, 190, and then the next one just another 115. Like, crazy. The volatility in gold right now is just insane. I mean, we did have news, but that news is not, or as you can see from market is saying there's no higher economic news. No major economic data or shock during the move. That's what they're saying. If it sells today, I'll be eyeing yesterday's daily candle that has no bottom wick. That's the big pullback. That's a big pullback. I'm saying back down to 41.40. The market's calling 4,200 as a pullback level. But I think the last time we had a bearish day was Thursday. It was last Thursday. It was the Thursday before that. It was a Wednesday before that. It was a Wednesday and Thursday last time. So if we get some sells, Thursday would be the best day for it. Just based on, you know, past data. Based on the past 3 weeks. 3 weeks of bearish Thursdays. Why not today, you know? Why not today? Why not this Thursday? Big sell-off to 4,100. It would be a big sell-off. That's like 1,000. What, 300 pips? Yeah. Do you know what? Gold could do that if it really wanted to. I don't think it's going to happen. To be honest. I don't think we're going to drop that low. I think if we do come for that bottom wick, I think it's over today and tomorrow. Yeah. Gold moving 1,000 pips is not nothing. Facts. It's doing it daily. I was actually saying at the beginning of this stream that if gold really wanted to, it could hit 5,000 by the end of the year. If it's doing 1,000 pips a day, it could take 8 days for gold to get to 5,000. Like, you know what I mean? It could do it in 8 days. It's light work. 8 days. It's insane to even think about. 4,000 was a bit of a stretch, but 5,000 is on the table right now. What's 5,000? 800 pips away. Say 800 pips. 8,000 pips. Nothing. Crazy. So that GJ trade, I don't really like it. I'm gonna check back on it though. Gold is looking confused right now. What are we doing, gold? We closing bearish. It looked like the 4-hour candle was gonna flip. All right, last 5 minutes. This is where we get the decider. Are we gonna push up or are we gonna push down? Looks like we're going up. But what an indecision candle right here, like nuts. So we must have had people closing positions at 42.50 for it to spike down the way it did. Alright, let's see what this next 4-hour candle does now. I mean, if this 4-hour candle closes bearish and we have these long wicks at the top, I think we do get some more sells today. I'd be looking for gold to maybe retest this resistance. So drop, flip bearish, come on, 3 minutes, 20 pips away. You know, respect this previous high and then sell down. Now, why couldn't it have closed like this on the previous candle? Alright, 2 minutes to go. What do we think, guys? The 4 hours are gonna close bearish, bullish? What do you think? GJ going back up. Oh, yes. Ooh, we're going to get a nice continuation pattern on GJ. Nice continuation pattern on GJ. Rosie said yes, GJ. Rosie did call it, to be fair. I give her that. She was definitely adamant about them GJ buys. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Alright, so where would you get in though? That's the thing. Where would you... What's the entry here? Especially when price is making these lower highs. Like, where would you get in now? Based on the... Look at this. I mean, 1 hour is not great. 30 minutes. Stop loss is kind of big now. But I like this 4 hour continuation pattern though. I do. Only thing I don't like is buying it into this 4 hour resistance. You know? Alright, Goldie. So Goldie closed below. 4 hour closed weak bullish. You think we're gonna get a wick fill here? What do you reckon, guys? Got a wick fill to the downside. We're gonna get a wick fill. Oh, looks like it. Gold's gonna continue up, huh? So maybe this was just a higher low in the structure. Got the lows. No, because we respected this Asian low. Coming up. Even though we broke here, we have this mad weird candle doing weird things. This could just be a higher low. Continue up. Maybe gold ain't ready to sell today. Maybe gold ain't ready. Oh, so we retested that resistance again. Now, if gold flips bearish... Oh, stop loss is just so big. So we don't have much of a 4-hour bottom wick. But if we respect this resistance and then we flip bearish, I would consider taking sells. I would consider taking sells. But I'm just not... The only thing I don't like about those sells is this wick right here. Now, I would be looking for a wick fill, but also this seems a bit like a rejection. Look at gold. Gold's got me looking at GJ. Because I'm confused. This price action ain't it. It's not. It's confused, man. It's confused. It's got me confused. Struggling at Asian highs, word. Word. It really is. If gold respects this resistance, I would be looking at sells definitely. But there's so much time left in this candle. Oh, look, 15 structure looks good as well for sells. Let's see what a 15 does. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. You know, because we might get a lower high on the 15-minute time frame as well. But I don't really like to use it as a confirmation. But if we respect this resistance, you know, again, it's all about that pattern recognition. And recognizing prices making lower highs and new lows. Well, not new lows, but lower lows. So it's like, you know. So if we close below here or respect it, then, you know, we could come down. So we've already broken this first higher low here. Gotta wait and see how it acts. So really we've had the new highs during Asian, we've had the new highs during London. Now we need to see if NY gets a new high, because this, I don't know if this counts, this is pre-NY. This isn't really NY session yet. It's, you know, NY session's opening like properly in 20 minutes. And when that NYSE opens, that's the official open. Boom, 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 boom. Now if this 4 hour doesn't completely fill that wick and then comes back down, now we're gonna have 3 top wicks, 3 long wicks up here if we get a pullback here. I don't know, man. I'm really in two minds about which direction gold is gonna go in. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But yesterday not having a bottom wick is still, it's like a very, it's just there in the back of my mind, you know. Gold's got to come back down for that wick at some point. GJ, we can look at GJ. Talk to me, because GJ right now, GJ doesn't even look clean. It doesn't look clean. Like if this wasn't here, I would definitely be looking to take some buys up. But yeah, I'm not really feeling this. Buying into this resistance. And then look, I mean, let's see, let's check some different time frames. 1 hour. Got a strong resistance here. Got a little support. 30 minutes, just downtrend. If I was going to take some GJ buys, I would be looking at maybe, where is this? I was thinking about maybe a retest of these Asian highs. 202.6, but then I don't want this low. I wouldn't want this 4 hour low to be broken at 202.85. So it's a bit, again, it's like finding an entry on GJ would be quite tricky. Maybe if it comes down, retest this support, or maybe a breakout. It would have to be a breakout, I reckon. Oh, but GJ just moves so slow. By the time it finally gets up to here and closes above, probably be near the end of the session. Let's see what happens in half an hour. What, in 17 minutes. 17 minutes. But for right now, I don't have anything. If I had at least a closure above, like a resistance that was close, or this high, if this high was a bit closer, then yeah, but nah. What time was the trade we took yesterday? It was 2 o'clock, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was this candle. We're not getting so lucky today. In fact, we can put GJ over here. Oh, the cat's back. No clear price action. Facts, which is really annoying. Oh yeah, definitely gonna be a waiting game. I think it's gonna be a late move. It's gonna be a late move. Actually, I want to see this gold on a 4 hour here. I do. What do you reckon, guys? 4,300 today? 4,300? Another 500 pips? Blast off. Blast off into the sky. Why not? Why not? I mean, look at the structure of gold. If we close above here, if this candle can close above 42.50, in fact, let's check market. Has it updated its bullish target? Ooh, 42.66. It has. All right, guys, let's just hit buy and just wait for it to hit 42.66. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But the crazy part is, look, it's made the bullish target higher, and the pullback level is a bit lower. So the pullback levels is 100 pips lower now. I just threw a fib on H1. That reflection from 2607 was also 23.6. If it breaks the highs, I'm thinking 4275 based on fib. Cool. I'm saying 4300 just because why not? And that's based on a MIC level. No, not really. F it, 5,000. Fuck it. Why not? Shit. Why not? I'm saying 5,000 by end of the month. Why not? You got interest rates dropping again. They're talking NFP might be released on the 23rd of October. Let's go, gold. To the moon. To the moon. Cat. This damn cat. Come then. This cat is so jarring, I swear to God. Just meows all the time. What do you want? Just heard him eating. Benny said, let's go. Let's go where? What, 5,000? Yeah, man, let's go. Why not? Why not? That's good. We have some decent buy levels. So we got 42.66 from Market Edge. We got 42.75 from Gbpjpy. I'm still saying 4,300s. Why not? How much have we moved today? Look, today's light. Look at this. What's this? This is a light day. 380 pips, not even 400 pips. Come on, man. We can do 1,000 pips today. We could do 1,000 pips today. That's light work. Closure above. Why not? Why not? Yeah, if we break this 4-hour high, what I would like is maybe a pullback. Nothing crazy. But if we get a closure above here, I would like a little retest. And then continue up. Shit. I wanted to go all the way up to my target. Boom. Yeah. Look how it looks here, just straight up. Yeah. Eight minutes to go. Go on, go. Give us that closure above. That'd be amazing. These biscuits are so nice. Haroon, are you still in here? Are you still looking at GJ? I like the GJ buys, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know where to get in. It might really have to be a closure above. Closure above for everything. Wow, gold really just filled this wick like it's nothing. Yeah, gold, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Oh, and it's broken the high. Pop now, pop. The structure was nice. All the way up from Asian lows. So a little pullback on the next candle and then just keep going. Now this candle, I wouldn't even call it much of a rejection candle because the wicks are long on both sides. So it's definitely more of a indecision candle. Look at GJ. GJ retested that resistance again. What's that? 17 pip pullback? Yeah, I don't know if GJ wants to keep pushing, you know. I don't know. So I mean about buying into these resistance levels. You know? Ooh, Goldie. Don't go too far, gold, please. Damn. And this doesn't even look like, doesn't look like it's pushed up much, but this is 100 pips from this resistance already. $100 pips. So I wanted to retest and then, you know, maybe get in at the flip of the candle, but if it's 100 pips away, I don't know if I want to stop loss that big. Depends though. If the next candle just pushes down and doesn't push all the way down, gives me just a smaller bottom wick, I might still get in. I'm still looking to get in, I think. Yeah. What do you think, guys? What do you think gold's gonna do? You think gold's gonna give us a buy entry? Think gold's gonna give us a buy entry? So gold's done it again, eh? Made a new high, a little pullback. Ooh. All right, might be looking at some buys here. Might be looking at some buys, guys. Might be looking at some buys, guys. If I get a decent bottom wick, break the high, I'm looking to snatch like 20-30 pips. Stop loss probably be, it'll be entry candle, but I'll have it below the resistance. Let's see. Oh. Dum, 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 boom, boom, boom. 55. Mine's a bit lower on my broadcast, about 55. Where is it? 5502. Dum, dum, dum. Alright, let's see. I don't want it to push down too much. But go on, give me a nice bottom wick. Nice bottom wick. Let's re-break these 4-hour highs. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, the stop loss might be getting a bit too big for me now, you know. If it gets to 42, 45, I'm gonna delete this buy stop. I don't really want to stop loss above 100 pips. How long we waiting? How long we waiting? Till this candle flips. Bum, 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 bum. Go on, give us a push. Give us a push. What time the Fed speaking later? Oh, starting now. 2 o'clock. Oh, now. They've been speaking. Oh. Oh. Now, could make the entry, the candle flip. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drop my entry. And then the stop loss is a bit smaller. So I've dropped it to 52, it's about 52, 51.98. Because now we've got a nice long bottom wick. So we should drive up. If we flip, push up, fill this next wick. I think this trade is good as long as we stay above Asian highs and this resistance. If this 15-minute breaks the low, I'm going to remove this buy stop. Not entered in yet. Wow, that got close. Oh, I'm in. Damn. Alright, TP's all the way up here. The TP is ridiculous. So stop loss I'm going to put below the previous 15-minute low. Come on, Goldie. So to fill this wick, once it fills this wick, if it fills this wick, I'll go break even. Probably lock some in as well. That'd be what, like about 40 pips. About 40 pips, 30, 32. To make a little note there. Go on, pop. Beautiful, beautiful. I did want to close partials there. I'm gonna wait. I think I want to close partials a bit higher up. Alright, I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna lock in some. I might have left it too long. Where did I put it? Dum, 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 dum. Alright, it's about 40 pips. Slightly lower. Oh, I missed the spot as well, man. That's annoying. But this is what gold does. Imagine I would have closed partials, been runner hit out, and then gold would have continued going. Crazy, right? Fucking miss it again. Sorry to swear. I've got my finger over the close partials button, yeah, and price taps it and then comes back. Alright, boom. Close partials. Shit. Alright, I've locked in 80%. Stop loss to break even. And just let the runner run. Let the runner run. Let's go, Goldie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. This is nice. This is nice. This is a real nice move right here. What's that? When is that? 70 pips? That was not a bad trade, you know. That was very little drawdown in that trade. Very, very little drawdown. Very little drawdown. I'm glad we moved. Well, I hope you guys caught it. I hope you guys caught it with me. See, Benny did. W's. Echo. W's. Nice, nice, nice. I'm glad we moved the entry, you know, to the candle flip. I like to use the candle flip as an entry, especially when price makes a long bottom wick. Haroon, did you catch it? Did you catch it, Haroon? But yeah, if there's a long bottom wick, just to have a smaller stop loss, I'd move my entry to candle flip. Because I'm expecting it to, you know, after it comes down a lot and then flips it, give a nice push as well. Caught it halfway up. Nice, nice, nice. It's all that matters. As long as you got some profits. As long as you got some profits. I love that for you, man. I love that. Love that. Alright, 15-minute, new 15-minute opening now. Can we survive this 15-minute bottom wick? Can we, gold? Can I survive? Come on, gold. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Come on, gold. That came so close. That came so close. Come on, flip. Flip and drive up. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's got to survive this bottom wick. Do, 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 do. There we go. Go on. Keep going. Keep going. Damn. Can't even trail my stop loss anywhere because it came quite low. A trading clip. Surviving the bottom wick. Facts. 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 Do you know what? I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna move my stop loss up to where I went break even. That, oh my god. It moved too quick. It moved too quick. Because I feel like it's gonna pull back on me. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna move my TP down. So I've moved my TP. I've moved my take profit back to 40 pips. And then I might look for some more entries if I survive. Go on, gold. Take me back. can't believe I'm still in this. Oh, 5-minute candles. Go on, push. Get me back. Take me back. Back to TP. Bro. Oh yeah, I've been stopped out because I have my stop loss like a pip above. It does stop me out. Jeez. Alright, Goldie. Alright, Goldie. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave it here then. In and out, in and out. In and out. Is what it is. But W trade today if you caught it. W trade today. I was trying to oh my god. And it goes right back. Right back. Bruh. Crazy, right? Crazy. This is gold, man. This is gold. Literally a pip. I had my stop loss a pip above. And it came down, stopped me out, and then went straight to where I wanted to close. Is what it is. Is what it is. But yeah, guys. Alright. Back again tomorrow. Same time. Same place. Let's catch some pips. Be safe out here for the rest of the session. In fact, let me leave it up. Gold games, bruh. 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 But yeah, guys, peace out. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Wait, what's GJ doing? Not a damn thing. Later, peoples. Yeehaw. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.